Hi, my name is Brittney. I am studying social work at the University of Regina. I was raised in a Christian home. We attended Circle for as long as I can remember. Biological dad and I were close. I spent every weekend with him, and then all of a sudden, he just disappeared. I never heard from him again until like grade 12. That was pretty hard because, I thought we were super close. He was like my rock and kind of my everything at that age. I felt pretty abandoned, kind of like not worthy. When Derek came in the picture, I was hesitant at first, like, who is this guy? Him and my mom got married. He coached my soccer team. He taught me how to ride a bike. Just like having that fatherly influence was just bringing that abandoned feeling pushed aside. Derek and my mom started having marital issues, I guess. Watching like their relationship kind of dwindle away made me feel like that abandonment kind of started happening again. And then just a relationship in high school that I had throughout all of high school was quite detrimental for me. So I kind of started shying away from faith because I felt like God just, why would you take all these people away? Why would you allow me to be in such a terrible relationship? I started looking to partying, but it was extremely unhealthy. And at that time, I just felt done with faith and with God because it was just, how could you put me through this if you love me? About a year after that, I met Jordan in 2013. He kind of just brought me out of that, not abandonment feeling, but just getting into trusting people, but still kind of hesitant. And I decided I'd go back into university or figure out what I wanted to do. And right before university is when my grandpa passed away. I went back into almost like a depressive state. And so Jordan encouraged getting, some help and a healthier lifestyle. I found my love of being outdoors, fishing just like Grandpa did. And through all of that, I found a lot of calmness, but I also found God in a lot of it. Jordan and I got engaged, and it's when I met Dave in Coraline. He contributed to a lot of healing as well within the past 2 years. A healthier lifestyle, not wanting to drink, doing things I enjoy like being outside, getting like professional help for anxiety. I felt like God kind of just took that burden away from me, even though I hadn't completely laid it at his feet yet. I learned how to forgive, and one of those pieces of forgiveness was to forgive my biological dad. And we're really close now. I was talking to Dave again because I had some questions. I said, Dave, I want to come back to church. The morning of, my alarm went off and I said, no, I'm not going. I said, I can't do it. But for some reason, I just had this like huge feeling like God was pushing me and he was saying, no, Britt, go. Like, you need to go. And so last minute, out the door I went. Then Pastor John started speaking about welcome home. And the message was just, God is home. And it just impacted me so much because it was like my story of coming home. And this place really does feel like home for me. A friend that I had known from way back when recognized me and started yelling my name, and I'm like, who's calling me? And I turned around and Tori was there, and she opened up and invited me to this group. I told her she was a godsend because I didn't think anybody was going to talk to me. And then my best friend's dad came up to me and gave me a big hug, and it was just like I was never gone. And it was a God thing for sure. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. I feel like God's just been standing there this whole time with arms wide open, just waiting for me. And I feel like he's always been there. I just haven't been open to him yet. He fulfilled and took away all of that abandonment that I felt through my whole life. Now that I recognized what God has done in my life and for, who He is and who I want to be. I just want to lay everything at His feet. I want to start new. I feel like a new person. I'm ready to have faith. I'm ready to just lay everything at your feet. I'm ready to be washed clean. I'm ready to do your work. I'm just wanting to live my life for God.